everybody's. Thank you for watching. I need to mute all of the notifications. There we go. Because nobody wants to listen to all that. There it goes. Hey Ray, hey Ryan. Let's see, who else do we have here? Doo-doo-doo-doo. I just was having a day and I was like, something I haven't done in a long time is get out the harp and just let my fingers flow a little bit. So I'm enjoying it. One of my roommates was like, I almost feel like I shouldn't be in the room with you. And I was like, well, I'll tell you what. How about I go live for it instead? So, definitely something. It's one of the instruments that I play that I find that no matter who you are, it's a beautiful instrument just to listen to, and it's relatively easy, although getting melody is hard. Definitely takes a toll on the fingertips. These are nylon strings rather than metal strings, so a little bit easier on the fingertips, but honestly, if I had to replace all the strings, I would probably be in some trouble with my fingertips a lot more. But I was telling the story earlier that my first time playing a harp was many years ago, where I was at an event where it was an introspection event where you spent time considering the different elements of nature, and the path I had chosen was a musical path where we were to express how the elements made us feel through our music. And at the time I had brought my clarinet. But my instructor brought 3 harps. 2 floor harps and a lap harp, or smaller travel harp like this one is, and invited us to go into the dining hall to use them, at our leisure after our classes were done for the day. And one night I decided to do that, and I sat playing on it for hours. Didn't really even know what I was doing, just kind of strumming away at the strings, and definitely made people stop and listen. And there were people who sat there for 30, 45 minutes just listening to my music, and it was really cool because it was an opportunity to get a lot of emotion out, and some of the folks made the comment saying, your music has so much energy and emotion behind it, it's beautiful. It's one of the great things about music. almost like a lullaby. Just kind of put things to bed. Hello, Mateo. Yes, I do occasionally. I have a good friend who lives in Foco, Fort Collins. I've been here in Colorado too long. I'm using all the slang. He's a folk harpist. He's got to be in his 80s, I think. The man has done a lot of travel around the world playing, and we sat down several times to go through trying to teach me how to play two-handed, and still struggling with that all these years, but it's definitely getting better. I told him a long time ago that in his will I want to have his harp at the end. It's interesting because you don't really think of harps as being something that's all that different, but each manufacturer has different spacing for the way that they do the strings and such. And this is more classical strung. His harp is a folk harp, so it actually has a little bit more space on it between the strings, which for my big fingers is actually very advantageous. Unfortunately, the luthier who designed his harp is no longer alive, so sure, I could go out and find another one, but it had a little bit wider strings, or I could even ask. This is a Reese harp. Reese harps are located in Indiana, and they're a second generation harp manufacturer. I want to say, I think it's second generation, because yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, because I know he started teaching his kids how to make harps, and they've been making harps for probably about the last 10 years or so alongside of him. And they're beautiful concert harps. And it's really interesting because when I bought this harp, it came with a guarantee for life that if I ever wanted to upgrade to one of his concert harps, I could take this one and trade it in and take the value of it towards the concert harp, which was a big plus to me because this one cost me. Of course, this one I bought. When did I buy this one? Say early 2010s. Yeah, something like that. So this one's got to be at least 15 years old. At the time it cost me $800, but of course nowadays they cost a lot more. Thank you for all the love, everybody. It's interesting. One of my roommates made the comment. He said, "I didn't know you played harp." And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You make me feel boring." I was like, "Why?" It's like, because you do all these other things other than just massage and be the word of wisdom for everybody and so on and so forth. And I'm like, well, there was a reason why once upon a time I used to go by the title of Bard for a long time. I traveled a lot, saw a lot of things, shared a lot of stories. Played a lot of music. Wrong key. So it's good to see you all tonight. Well, sort of, that whole Facebook Live thing. But thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Had kind of a rough week with my husband losing his job, but he's had like 3 interviews and 2 in-person interviews this week already, and so there's hope that he will be able to find something really soon. to go get some water. So I promised folks I would go live on different stuff, so I'm gonna switch over to I don't know what I'm gonna switch over to. I might do some TikTok for a little bit. I tried going live on my YouTube channel. I guess it's been a long time since I went live on YouTube, so it needs to prepare my channel for it all over again. It says it'll be ready in 24 hours or less, so we'll see. That's typically where I liked going live most of the time. People say I should go live on Twitch more often, which I have a Twitch account, I just haven't used it in forever. Let's see. Sharps. I hope you're all doing well. I know it's Friday and the weekend is back here, which means tomorrow is my busy day. Hooray! Relatively busy. Being right before the holiday, everybody's kind of like not sure if we're gonna get to see you or not, and I'm like, it's okay. So, but. Ooh, that felt good. It's definitely a workout for the fingers. I thought the Christmas tree was a nice touch tonight. So, some nights I like sitting by the fireplace. It's been a long time since I sat by the fireplace. Now that it's getting cold out, I can actually, enjoy it. All I need is the snow. And everybody's like, no, no snow. Which I kind of agree with, because then that cuts down on my clientele. One of my roommates, after we were getting everything all set up for the Christmas decorations, was like, do you think it's going to snow? Like, this is Colorado. It's going to snow. Just don't expect it to stick like it did in Chicago. Gotta figure out what I want to go on to next. Probably do some more YouTube shorts. All that kind of fun jazz. Seems like all my time in front of the camera nowadays is all for massage work. Or massage videos. It's all good. I enjoy it. It's the editing that is the killer. Happy Friday, everybody. And I hope you all have a great weekend. have somewhere to be this next week. It's that time of year again. All my roommates ended up working for Thanksgiving, so my plans to do the whole Thanksgiving spread was like, it's okay. Some of my old pack have old, current, who knows, titles are so invited me down to the Springs area for Thanksgiving, so Derek and I are going to go down there and do that. Because, you know, what's the point in cooking a whole meal if nobody's there to enjoy it with you? Evidently, I keep going to slow connections. I'm guessing either everybody decided to start streaming tonight or my phone is dying. Let's find out. I have no idea why, but it's all good. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. So, y'all have a good night, and I will attempt to do this more frequently as the holiday wears on. Listening to the harp and playing the harp are definitely good for the soul. And for some reason, Friday night is always my slowest night, which is kind of weird since some of the spas is the really busy night, but Saturday and Sundays are my busy days, so I'm always trying to figure out what to do that's uber cheap since I can't drink. Well, I can, I just can't afford to drink anymore. Can't afford to get high hardly at all either. Do have some amazing scotch that I might actually break into tonight. That a client who was actually from Scotland gave me last year as a thank you gift for helping him recover. I want to say it's a 15-year-old scotch. I haven't been brave enough to open the bottle yet. It might be time to do that. It's definitely one of those things I much prefer to be sharing with friends. But, so be it. Anyways, Love you all. Take care. Reach out sometime. And I'll see y'all later.